What's up everybody, this is Oscar. In today's video we're going to unbox my new computer case. I'm doing this on my bed because in my room I don't have, or in this room I don't have enough room on my desk right now. It's all packed full of crap. So I guess I'll open this box. But it's an MX331 Mesh G. It weighs about 12 pounds. I just got it today, so I'm going to put all the parts that I'm using. I'm going to put them all on the description. So if you guys want to buy them or check them out, you can do that. And if you do buy them, it helps out the channel. So here we go. So the first thing I want to do is install the power supply and then the motherboard. So this is the inside of it. It comes with 3 fans in the front and a fan there. But I'm going to install a water cooler. So you'll see I just took the glass pane off. It was missing a screw, but I'll just contact Nelyeqwo about it. Sorry about the light, it's kind of dark in here, but I've been redecorating this room and I put some of my tools away, like my ladder I just threw in the room. I've been doing some rebuilding in here, so all my lights and stuff are in I threw everything in the closet so I could do this to give me space. So I'm sorry about all the mess, but I forgot to get my industrial lights out, and they're behind a bunch of tools, so I don't feel like digging out for it because I don't have time. So anyways, let's start doing this. Alright, so I took the side cover to access all these cables. Now this, I was like, man, this thing doesn't come with a manual or anything, but yeah, it's in there. It's behind this other plate. I was gonna say, okay, cool. It's got all those screws and stuff. That's what I need. Excellent. So let me read this a little bit and then we'll go from there. But all these wires are behind, which I like. Cable management, baby. So this case comes with buttons to control the fan speeds. There's fan 1 and fan 2. But that's optional. You don't have to wire that. See? I'm just going to wire that to the motherboard. The one fan that it comes with. And in the future I'll probably use those, but for now I'm not going to wire them to anything. And it comes with the wires for that's for the motherboard wires for, you know, the power switch and all that. So I'll show you guys how to wire all that up. I guess this is mostly for like that's HD audio. I don't know why they call it HD audio. It's not HD really. This is USB? Yeah, this is USB. This is 3.0. This is for the front headers. So I'll show you guys how to wire all that. I'm going to do the power supply first. Alright, so for the power supply, I'm putting it fan down in the fan hole. You'll see in a minute. There's a filter down there, so yeah. See? And there's a filter, so the fan's got to be pointed down. I got the power supply is a, what is this bitch? EVGA 750BQ 80 plus bronze modular, or semi-modular, but yeah. Okay, so we put the power supply through the side, and then we're going to use screws that came with the motherboard to screw it right here in the back. We're going to use those holes there to screw it in. So yeah, and then we're gonna have all the wires coming out through the front here, through the top and all that shit. So there, we got the 2 screws that'll hold it down for now, but I'm gonna go ahead and do all 4. I mean 2 will do, but like I always tell my girlfriend, don't half-ass 2 things, always just half-ass 1 thing. So I'm not gonna half-ass any of it. So put the other 2 and go from there. Yeah. I'm sorry about the light. I wish it could be better, but I'm in a rush and all my lighting equipment's in the closet. So, because I'm redoing my room and stuff, or this room, and this is my gaming room, so I'm redoing it. It's a long ass story, but subscribe and follow me, and that way I can get more pennies to reinvest in better equipment. Yay! Okay, next thing I'm going to install is my front header to add more options. I covered this in another video, but this is the, what is this bitch? The ECDYE fab, whatever. It's got USB 3.1 and all that crap. So I'm going to install it here in the front header. to give me more USB. I have a lot of USB stuff. And whenever my girlfriend or somebody comes over wants to charge something, they can just plug that shit in. And it also has USB cards in it and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna install that next. This is the easiest thing to install. So then we carefully remove the front of the case to expose the 5.25A. Then I'm gonna have to take that little grill off to get that through. I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about. Okay, so I got all 4 screws on there. And I had to align it so it would be flush with this thing. It was a bitch, but I got it. So now it won't move because it's steady in there. So we got that in there. Then the next thing I'm gonna do is put in the I guess I'll put in the motherboard or the cooler. Now I'll put in the motherboard next and see what happens. The other day I ended up putting the cooler on there just to test it out, see how it would fit or whatever. But I'm going to put it in the case now and I'll show you how I do that. Alright, for the water cooler I got an all-in-one cooler, and it's a EVGA closed whatever. It's 240 millimeter. Like I said, I'm going to leave the links for all the stuff in the box below. But I had to change the for the CPU because it's an AM4. This is a 3950. What is it? The 16 core. That's 32-bit. Whatever. So the cooler already comes with thermal paste. In the future, I'll probably change that, or I might add a little bit more. I don't know yet. But yeah, and I'm using M2. I'll put all the stuff in whatever. So I'm gonna screw all this down, and those are the mounts for the cooler, and then these big ass screw heads over here secure it. Where do they go? Oh fuck it, I'll show you later. So yeah, got the IO shield there, stuff like that. Moving right along. And I'm gonna connect all those fucking cables too in a minute. Alright, so I got all the motherboard on there. It would not fit with the IO shield in place, so I can't use the IO shield because of the big plastic that's in the way, which is that. It's a motherboard plastic. All that shit right there. Yeah, I can't. If I use the IO shield, the motherboard won't line up, so I can't use the IO shield. I'll have to sand this down, this plastic. Even if I take the fan off, it still wouldn't fit, so I'm not gonna fuck with that anymore. But I got the motherboard on there, and now I'm gonna install the cables to the motherboard, like the power switch and everything like that, and then do some cable management. Alright, so I got all the power connected. Got the 8-pin power over here. Then I got the main 24 over here. And then I have to get a USB doubler, so it'll connect there. It'll connect there with that and give me an additional 2 of those, so I can wire all the USB shit, and then I'll keep going. This is a lot of bullshit just to make it look okay. Look at all those fucking wires, and that's on the non-motherboard side. Look at all that shit. That's fucking ridiculous. I'm gonna put a new heatsink compound here because I was trying it out. This water cooler before I mounted it just to test it, and I kind of messed it up a little, so I'm gonna clean that up and put some more. I'm putting this here in the front. It's a 240 millimeter, and putting it with the rivets down or whatever those things are called. There's a lot of debate about which way they're supposed to go, but I was looking at some video at Gamer Nexus, and they went all into this about why you want to put these down because of air bubbles or whatever. So I'm going to put that there. I haven't screwed it on yet, but I'm going to take the front cover off to screw it, and then essentially I'm going to do this now. I'm going to need another USB splitter or thingy because I need a USB for this, and I don't have it, and then I need another USB for 3.0. I only have one, and it's the one with the blue connector. You probably can't see it. No, you can't see it, but that's 3.1, and these are 2.0s. And then the cooler or the pump has a connection for USB for RGB control, because it's got RGB. Yay! And the fan has RGB. So let's see what happens. The instructions for this cooler, they're terrible, but they come with these brackets. The one that's on there from the factory is an Intel, so I have an AM4, so I have to take off the freaking bracket. So I'm gonna put this down so I can show you. Basically, all you do is twist the bitch. In fact, I could probably do it one-handed. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. I don't have my cameraman here. I'm poor. But let's see if we can get this bitch. Alright, so fuck it. So essentially we're just gonna twist this shit. Twist this shit. Okay. You twist it counterclockwise. So see, comes off. And I think I had it on there wrong. Let's see what happens now. But you're gonna want to use these mounts here. This is what I'm using. I don't know if this is wrong or not, but I think it's right. There's a CPU and the thing are touching the heatsink compound. That's what I was testing the other day. Because I had to do like a little test run because these instructions are terrible. So these are for the AM4. Well, according to the thing, it said they're AM4, but yeah, let's see what happens. The problem I'm having is this USB. The pump has a USB connector on it, and it wasn't lining up. This screw here was getting in the way of this, and I couldn't get it to connect. So maybe I just had the mount wrong. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, terrible instructions. So yeah, the X, or the mounting bracket for the water cooler, the two wires have to be on the top. So that's how it should look. The EVGA should be facing towards you, and the USB connector here on the bottom should be facing us. You see? Just like that. And then this water cooler, you want to make sure your lines aren't kinked. So this one here, you see how it's like crossed? I think that's okay because, yeah, if I turn it I can't turn it the other way, and I don't want it upside down. That's the way it's gonna have to be. So now I'll have to take the front cover here and install these long ass screws to hold this here in the front, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. But if you need more detailed example how to set this up, let me know and I'll go over it. But essentially, it's once you figure it out, you just got to use the mounts. I call them little spacers. They're in it's an AM4 little packages labeled, and you're gonna take off the plastic that comes on your motherboard. It comes with the mount already, you know, for an AM4 CPU fan. You're gonna take that off, put those spacers in there, and line up the little bracket that I was telling you about, the AM4 bracket, the silver part. It looks like an X. That. You're going to twist counterclockwise to remove the Intel one, and then apply the AMD by twisting it clockwise, and that'll lock. You don't have to do it really hard, it just locks really easy. And then you want to install these big ass screws. They're Phillips, but you can also hand tighten them. And you want to do it one on each opposite side first. Hand tighten it in there. That way you can evenly apply the pressure. So yeah, I'll do the front here in a minute. So yeah, you do one screw there, light, one screw there, and then on the opposite side, tighten those down, then do it's kind of like a tire, and then you won't strip it. Yeah, strip it real good. Okay, I've got most of the cable management done. As good as it's going to get for now. I need more USB headers inside. I'm going to buy some more later and install them and then show you how I do that. This is mostly the last step. I did this last. I'm gonna screw the radiator to the front. I recommend doing this before you do all the wiring, or the wire neatness or whatever, because it's harder that way. I have to unwire all this shit just to get back to the front of it. So as soon as you remove the front, that's when you should install the radiator. So basically it's got screws that go here. I'll show you. There's some screws that go, like for example, there's one there. You see it? There's one there, and then there's some more and shit. So there's like two right there. So you're gonna align those to the front of the case, like in the holes or whatever. And you're gonna use these long ass screws that came with the motherboard or the case. I didn't get any screws with the cooling thing. I don't know if they're supposed to come with it or not. I don't remember, but I don't think I saw any. But those long ass screws are that's what it's for. So I'm gonna do that next. I'm almost done. So if you have any questions about any of this other stuff, let me know in the comments. Okay, so correction, I didn't use the long ass screws. I only used short screws or regular screws, because the motherboard was really easy to screw. Apparently. Giggity giggity. So I use regular screws to get that in there. I use 4, 2 on each side. Probably gonna use 6, but 4 is good. Okay, I got all the wires hooked up, keyboard and stuff just temporarily hooked up. Got all the power, got my graphics card on there. It's a 1050 Ti, it sucks. But I can't find any other ones because the fucking robots keep buying them. Let's see if this thing turns on. Huh. No power. Huh. That's weird. Very weird. Oh, let's see what happened. Okay, there it goes. Apparently the cable wasn't plugged in or some shit. Alright, let's see what happens. Nothing. Huh. Maybe the power button's not hooked up? Let's troubleshoot, shall we? A power connector's not, well, it was hooked up, but it came loose when I was trying to put the fucking case on the other side, because all the wires were in the way. I'm gonna fix that real quick. I'm tired, y'all. Been messing with this shit for like 3 hours. My other flashlight died, so I have to use my phone now. But I got the thing on there. Let's see if it turned on. Oh shit, it turned on. I hear water. I hear a fan. I hear another fan. I hear another kind of fan. Got no screen. Red light. White light. Green light. Faster. Are you on or not, bitch? The RGB's on the front. No keyboard detected. Oh, fuck. I disconnected it. Let's see if this shit works. Alright, it does work. Okay, that fan's working. What about these? Are these fucking working? I can't see. Yeah, that's working. That one's working. Yes, I know. Let's not half-ass it. Yep. Yep, okay. So far, so good. Oh, let's set up this BIOS here. Yes, I know this is terrible. Where the fuck is my mouse? Okay, so at least the USB is work. There we go. Alright. So I'm just gonna set this up for normal shit. Well, optimal. Anyways, I think this is set. I'm gonna do some testing, see how the temperatures stand out, and we'll go from there. If you have any questions, let me know. Comments, let me know if you need me to go over any more stuff. Let me know. I'll be more than happy to go over some of the detail or whatever. This was kind of rushed. I mean, well, the video seems rushed, but it took me like 3 fucking hours to do this. So I just need to put the case, acrylic case, and I'll be done. Like, subscribe, and again, if you have any questions about any other thing, or if you want me to go over something, I came back to the BIOS, or if you want me to go over more stuff, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to do it. Love you, bye.